Hey guys, welcome to the 30-day project. Today is day 14. I am so blessed to have the best following, audience, companionship, fellowship, whatever you want to call it, in the world. I look forward to enlightening you. I look forward into spiritually guiding you. And I hope by now that you give your life to Jesus. Let's get into today's topic. Today, I will be talking about how I defeated all of my demons, basically overcoming sin. As I was making today's video, I actually bumped into another video that actually said everything that I wanted to say. They couldn't have said it any better. So that's why I am going to give you guys a treat today, and I'm going to play that video for you. I believe it's about 2 or 3 minutes long. So if you want to just watch it yourself and you should go to their channel. I will leave the link in the description. Tell them that DJ Kenny Rex sent you. Please subscribe to them. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. I just bumped into that video by the grace of God. So show them some love. Now, before I get into today's topic, if you're new here, I would suggest watching my first 3 videos as they are an introduction to what's going on. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Leave comments. Again, I don't look at this as being my channel. I want to look at this as being a fellowship. So let's unite as one family under God. All right, guys. So let's talk about how I defeated my demons. Now, being that I'm going to be playing a 2 or 3 minute video towards the end, and being that probably just like you guys had a lot of demons to defeat, so to squash all of this in an 11-minute video is not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 parts. This is part 1, obviously, and then tomorrow, day 15, will just be an extension to this video, as that will be part 2. So let's talk about how it all started. I'm going to take us back to 1992. This is when I was becoming a man. I spent my 18th birthday in jail, as I had to serve a 1-year sentence for burglary, and unfortunately, I didn't even do the burglary. Now, I was around the wrong people at the wrong time. I didn't want any parts of it. I wanted to just go home, and something told me while I was in the car, because I was literally right around the corner from my house. Something told me, get out of this car and run home as fast as you can. Now, the guys that I used to hang out with were older than me. They had cars. You know, they were the cool ones. They all had beer. So for me, as a 17-year-old trying to fit in with the older crowd, the cool guys, I didn't want to be considered a flake and everyone make fun of me the next day because I ran home. Now, if I would have did that, nobody would have had a chance to make fun of me, because they would have been in jail. As after that happened, we got pulled over. I went to jail. I didn't go home until a year after that situation. And because they were older, they didn't get a chance to go home until 2 years after. They had, prior convictions, and I did too. And that's the reason why they came down so hard on me, because it's hard to prove to a judge that I didn't do a burglary when, unfortunately, not long before, I was charged with a burglary too. So it's kind of hard for them. And I did the other one. And it wasn't that I was going around doing burglaries. Real quick, that was just me and my friends. We cut out of school, went to a friend's house. We just started stealing like idiots, and being that the people weren't home, we got charged with a burglary charge. So forever on my record now, I am burdened with the fact that I have a felony record, and I did this as a kid, and because of me getting 2 burglaries on 2 separate occasions, and I didn't have a good lawyer. Now, if I had a good lawyer, these cases would have been thrown out right away. But I grew up with a single parent. My mom got divorced at 13. I didn't even live with my real father. When I was 6 months old, my parents broke up. So I really didn't come from any structured home. However, I learned real quick, because after that situation, that woke me up. That told me, look, it is time to make the right decisions. Now I'm becoming an adult. I basically went into jail as a teenager. And when I came home in 1 year, I came home as a man. I did not look at people in the same way anymore. So I chose the right way, and I stopped doing crime. Never again. I never even wanted to associate with people that did crimes. However, I went on to something bad, because now, being that I was away for a year, I felt like I needed to catch up with all of my friends and their shenanigans. And what better way to bond with them and catch up with them by now using drugs with them. So I'm going to wrap up this session or this video and put my demons that I defeated on a hold right now, because I want you guys to watch this video. It's called Overcoming Sin, and it is straight to the point with everything that I'm trying to explain to you guys. It was definitely sent from God. It is absolutely phenomenal. It took the words right out of my mouth. I know it's from God, because that's exactly what I wanted to that's exactly what was going through my mind when I was thinking about making these videos. And it is absolutely well put together, well said, and very important, very to the point, and you guys are going to enjoy it. So without further ado, if you want, stop watching the video now and go hit the link in the bottom and just watch it for yourself. If not, enjoy.
What does it mean to overcome? It's written in Revelation 3:21, "To him who overcomes, I will grant to sit with me on my throne, as also I have overcome and sat down with my Father on his throne." We all have a flesh full of lusts, which try to make us think or act against God's will. The flesh with its lusts can be compared to an army camp full of enemies, ready to fight and which I need to overcome. I experience temptation when a lust comes up from the flesh as a thought or feeling, and I am aware that to give into or to agree with this thought would be to sin, that is, to do what I know is wrong. A temptation is always conscious. I come to a moment of decision. So I haven't sinned when a thought first pops into my mind, even though it may make me feel dirty. This temptation is an opportunity to overcome, and God has given me the weapons. My sword is the Word of God, and my shield is faith in God's power, and He has given me a helmet called salvation. Using these weapons, I get my strength to say no in the temptation, and that is overcoming. Overcoming in one temptation, one thought, is one enemy defeated. It may not feel like I have overcome, because immediately another thought can come up, and it seems like I am right back where I started. But when we speak about overcoming sin and victory over sin, it doesn't mean that our flesh is completely removed or that we are sinless. Overcoming in one temptation is a definite victory, but it doesn't mean that I am never tempted to the same kind of sin again. Each temptation reveals another enemy in my flesh, which in turn must be defeated. A war is made up of many battles, and my goal is to win the war against my lusts. For that, I have to be dedicated. If I should fall in one temptation, I may have lost the battle, but it doesn't mean that I have lost the war. I have to get up and keep fighting. It takes a lifetime to win this war, but as I faithfully fight the enemy, overcoming in temptation after temptation, battle after battle, I will notice that the lusts in the flesh start losing their power. I'm not so easily tempted to the same sin anymore. I don't fall as easily, and it becomes easier to say no. Bit by bit, I'm being transformed. I am an overcomer. The promise is that I will sit with Jesus on the throne. There is no better calling than to live an overcoming life.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Bible Quotes Explained. Check out our channel for more Christian content. We've got music, sermons, our podcasts, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let us know how we're doing by leaving us a comment.
Was that not on point or what? I tell you, when I saw it, I was blown away. Well, guys, it was beautiful to have you guys another day. This will conclude this video, today's video. I hope that you guys will be with me tomorrow. May God be with you all. Please, before you leave, don't forget to hit that like button. I'm starting to gain momentum here. I'm starting to see my views increase. Guys, you have no idea how much I appreciate every one of you. See you tomorrow.